Hey Hoopers, it's Deanne Love here, and in this week's tutorial we are following on from last week's tutorial where I taught you an escalator variation that I learned from the incredible Ina. You can check out her links below. She is a total hooping rock star. But we're going to take that variation of the escalator, we're going to put it into a mini flow session so you can feel what it's like to put this awesome trick into dance. So we start with a standard or basic escalator, and you can do this holding on or letting go. You're going to, if you're in your right hand, step your left foot in, raise the hoop out, and instead of going into a spin, you're going to bring it out to this position here, which is roughly a little higher than shoulder height, and with your wrist forward and your hoop in a nice flat vertical plane. Because we're going to go now into that move that we worked on last week, which is the escalator variation with the elbow and the hip or knee pop. So after we have done our basic escalator and we stall out here with the frame, we take it over to the opposite side. Don't forget the pop, but instead of stepping out like we did last week, we're going to keep our feet together. So you really want to stabilize in your core, in your center, bring yourself into this balance point, because if you were practicing taking your leg out to balance and get that kind of triangular balance with your feet or your legs spread, then you're going to need to give yourself a few little goes at bringing your feet straight down and not stepping on your hoop. So what is going to happen is when you take the hoop over, left side, right hip, let the hoop fall down, and I kind of go to grab at the front of my body with my left hand, step right down beside both legs together. I'm going to take the hoop around the back so you get this kind of like opening or spiral action. But the hoop is low and it's going to really dip, but you want that kind of energy of opening up and keeping it low. You might feel it around your heels or the back of your legs. And then once you take it from the front to the back, you're going to pass it off to the other hand and continue that spiral around. So now the gap is at the front, the hoop will be hitting the backs of your legs, and you're going to reach high, and now it's going into an off-body move. You're going to swing the hoop out and down, so now it is in front of your body. And now we're going to go for an extension twister, or some people like to call it a Z spin or a Zed spin, and it looks like this. So your hand is in front with your wrist facing your body. You're going to lead with your thumb, take the hoop up above your head. Your wrist is facing towards you. Then you're going to twist your thumb towards your head. Your wrist is facing away. And on the downward swoop, with your thumb going down towards the floor, your wrist is going to go towards you again. So if you need to practice that, 1, 2, 3. And I do this just above my head or kind of in front of my forehead, just here. So after you do that, 1, 2, 3, as many times as you like, and some people like to bend their elbow a little bit and get into it, then you are going to swing the hoop down behind you and pop out. So I want to show you that from the side, and you can get a little bit more of an insight into this flow session and look at it from another angle, a different perspective. But really, the best thing is that you try this as many times as you like and really start to get in to find the natural flow for yourself. So here we go. Right hand, and you can always try this with your left. This is definitely a two-sided hoop flow. You're going to take the hoop up, step in with your left, take it out to the side. Your thumb is up, wrap it over to your opposite elbow, hip, step down, take the hoop to the back, transition by grabbing the hoop, raise it up. So you're trying to keep it on this flat plane. You don't have to keep it in a horizontal. You're just going to let it come up the back of your body, bending your elbow, then swing the hoop out. So your wrist is towards your body, up for a Z spin, or 1, 2, or as many times as you like. Back down in front, weave out to the side. Now the hoop is in the back plane, and you're going to pop the hoop out and let go. So in the back plane, you're simply going to go from a bent elbow to a long arm with your fingers splayed and your thumb out, and the hoop goes over, and you can do 1 spin, or you can simply just pop it out like this. So one more time, hoop flow session, escalator, out to the side, elbow, hip, pass behind, take it up, Z spin, back plane, pop. So how did that feel? It is definitely a flow session where you need to let go and let flow. This is something that naturally came into my hoop dance after learning that really rad escalator variation. So I hope that you enjoy it. I hope even more that you make it into your own style. And if you do, I really want you to tag me on Instagram. I am at DeanneLoveXO. I would love to see your variations. It gives me so much joy, and I'm totally cheering when I see rad hoopers rocking out their own style. So if you need a little bit of extra help with your escalators, head back to some of my other tutorials or over to hooplovers.tv, where I've got some blogs where I map out all of my escalator tutorials. Don't forget to come and hang out with us on Instagram or Facebook or all around, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Why not? You get a free tutorial every single week. Big hoop love from me to you. Mwah.